Hey guys, B Triplum here, and today I'm with my 2018 Kohler Dexter urinal. So without a doubt, this is going to be the most powerful flushing Dexter on YouTube, and unless y'all filmed one more powerful than this and you can leave a link to your video, then this is definitely going to be the most powerful video on YouTube, 100%. I've spent a couple minutes looking at videos titled Powerful Kohler Dexter, and none of them even came close to this. So yeah, this is on a 1.6 toilet diaphragm, so it flushes a little bit weird, but it definitely does have a lot of power. This is definitely going to be the most powerful Dexter I've ever seen, and it sprays everywhere. It doesn't overflow, but it sprays everywhere, and I would show you all the date, but it is underneath the urinal. But yeah, instead of keeping y'all waiting, let me give y'all the world's most powerful Kohler Dexter. Here's a flush. Again, this is on a 1.6 toilet diaphragm and not a urinal diaphragm. If I were to put it on a urinal diaphragm, it would have a little bit more of a weak flush just because it's a little bit more restrictive. And it has like the shorter, weaker flush at the end because of how it's the Sloan diaphragm slowly shuts off. But yeah, I definitely don't think there's a Dexter on YouTube more powerful than this. And if there is, please let me know. But for now, this is basically the YouTube's most powerful flushing Kohler Dexter. So yeah. Now let me just give you all another flush at a different angle. And actually I'm gonna grab my tripod here to hold it pretty steady because I wanna keep my hand on this flush armor just in case, because I'm kind of scared it's gonna lift out of the urinal. It is pretty tight, but if I go any tighter, I might damage the porcelain. I definitely don't wanna do that, but yeah, here's another flush. So it's kind of crazy. I mean, these don't require a whole lot of water pressure to flush, which is pretty nice. I mean, you could literally flush it on a garden hose. That's why it's so powerful as it is. This urinal is rated for 0.5 gallons, which is half a gallon of water. So I definitely wouldn't really flush any urinal on half a gallon just because I don't feel like that's efficient enough to get the job done. Although some urinals I'm sure could handle 0.5 just fine. But on washed down urinals especially, those do not go well with 0.5. So the older Dexters, this generation, but a few years older than this, they still are labeled 1.0, but or at least I think. I can't remember off the top of my head, but here's another flush. So yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Kohler Dexter swirl before. And last time I filmed it on my 20-gallon setup was back in Washington, and I didn't have the greatest water pressure, so this flush is definitely a lot more aggressive. It basically screams when you flush it. So I'm gonna do another flush just like this so y'all can kind of see the rim a little bit better, the power of it. And I'm actually going to lower my tripod even just a little bit more, probably about to right here. So that way y'all could still see the trapway, but also see the rim jets in action at the same time. And just like the Sloan ST2459, this thing shoots a mist of water everywhere. And a lot of y'all were saying that the Sloan ST2459 was unsanitary because of the way it sprayed the mist, which yes, that could be unsanitary, but that's easily preventable as I just really overpowered it. So on normal flushing action, as long as the pressure isn't too high, it doesn't really shoot mist anywhere. So the toilet itself isn't really unsanitary, and they're actually really good performers. I've never really seen them shred on toilet paper unless the flush is too short and doesn't have enough water to fully flush everything through. But that also depends on the toilet paper used as well, because sometimes single ply will shred a lot more than double ply or 2-ply, whatever y'all want to call it. But yeah, let me give you another flush like this. Hopefully it's focused. Here we go. Yeah, this thing is just absolutely stupid powerful. Now, I'm gonna give you all a really close-up flush of the inside of the bowl, and then I'll do another flush showing just the rim jets, and then I'll do one more normal flush. So let me lower the tripod all the way down. Kind of scared to get as close. Just kind of scared to get this close to it as I don't want my phone getting wet, but I think it'll be fine. The siphon jet on this one is slightly defective. That doesn't affect anything. It's just not punctured out. perfectly. It's not a perfectly round circle. It's a little bit deformed, but that does not affect the performance of this at all. And again, it's a urinal, so performance isn't like, doesn't need to be incredible. All it needs to do is just flush out enough to dispose of the urine. So it is kind of blurry. I'm not sure why it doesn't want to focus. Maybe if I raise it up just a little bit, give it something else to focus, because it wants to focus. Okay, that's about the best I can get it for focus. So here's another flush. So yeah, even standing a few feet away from it, I definitely get pretty wet. So now I'm gonna do another flush showing the rim jets like this, just so y'all can see the power, and then I'll do one more flush showing everything else. The rim jet to the left there isn't great. It's slightly misangled. That doesn't really affect anything at all, so it doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, but so just so I don't make this a 10-minute video, let me quit talking and give you all 2 more flushes. Here we go. So yeah, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave y'all's comments down below, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.